Okay, we're back. We spent a day and a half orbiting the moon, getting this gap nice and close. So now we're going to try and dock. So to do that, I need to select a target. Okay, now I've got my... Let's move this up for a sec. Pardon me. Now I've got a target indicator. So we're going to control from here. And then oops, control from here. And then start heading towards it. Ducking mode. Okay, so now the the clampetrons. So the clampetrons that dock together are now lined up. Somewhat lined up. I need to get back here to maneuver mode. And we're coming together at a velocity of 3 meters a second. First, we're slowing our approach speed down. Okay, so we're now hopefully all lined up. Okay. Six meters. Okay, so we're approaching each other nice and slow. 0.1 meters a second. 2.5 meters to close. And we're docked. Okay, so turn off the RCS thrusters and just waiting to quickly check out our maneuver mode, making sure that we're still in orbit and we're still high enough to clear the moon, and we docked. Right, next thing, we need to get Jebediah. Transfer the crew, transfer Jebediah back into the command module. Amazing. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is... Yeah, it's good to go now, so... Turn off. Speeding up to my Apo axis. I could push this lander at about the 50 kilometer orbit, because that's where axis. Make sure that I am targeting the orbit. Planting prograde. We are in the dark. Let's speed up a bit. Okay, so as we get to about a minute away from the Apo, just want to knock that down to 10% thrust, so I've got more control. And just slow burn. We want to push our periapsis out to about the 45 to 50 kilometer mark. So that's gone the wrong way. Right. Something's not working right here, but that's okay. I didn't use much fuel there. Oh, I see what's going on. Cool. We're still using the command module, the lander. So we're using the last of the fuel in the lander, and then I'll switch over to. But that wasn't unintentional, but it's kind of nice. So the Apo is growing out 15, 16, 18. We now, of course, want to point prograde. And control from here. Thank you. And we now want to speed up time. Activate engine. Heading back around to our Perry to finish pushing that back out to about the 50-kilometre mark before we'll round it. Okay, 5 minutes to our Perry. 1 minute. Okay, we're in line. Speeding back up. Our debris that we've left on the moon. Okay. Pushing out to 50. speeding up to apoapsis to round out our orbit. Sorry. 14 minutes, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, we are approaching the 30 seconds away from our apo, and that does, we're just going to have a very slow burn to round. Okay, we now have a circular orbit with the apo being at 50.3 kilometers and the peri being at 49.9, which is marvelous. Now, from here, we can say goodbye and dock. We can say goodbye to our lander for now because we're going to leave that here in orbit around the moon, which we will connect to a science station eventually. And this craft will act as a runabout to help transfer crew between the science station in orbit around the moon and my space station around Kerbin that I'll build down the track. It can no longer land because I had to jettison the landing gear off to get into orbit. But it is going to be a very, very handy little runabout vehicle. Okay, so from here, of course, it's just a matter of getting home now, so. Right. Exit time. And focus on Kerbin. Sure, why this is not letting me target the Earth. Okay, confused. It should be letting me select Earth as a target. Oops. What is going on? Right. Confused as hell. It's not working. Any help? It's not letting me select. Okay, and we're just creating a burn to get us into Kerbin's atmosphere at about 90,000 meters. And pointing at our new maneuver point. Burn time in 5 minutes. Getting confused. So that's how do I get up that time? The controls on this is really terrible. I struggle a lot. Just click it, I guess. I'm gonna mess this up trying to work it out. Extending. Oh, so. There we go. Time to the burn. Just noticed the burn was a 5-minute burn, which is a bit excessive, so just turning up the gimbal. 1-minute burn seems more reasonable. Not the gimbal is steering, so just turning up the thrust. Okay, burning in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, we have a 1-minute burn ahead of us. So we're going to start our burn with about 30 seconds left on the clock. A little bit of thrust to get us moving. And we are away. You can see our debris left behind, so we're just passing over our landing site again shortly. Now, just selected my flight plan, periapsis and just keeping an eye on that. When it gets under 100,000, quite laughing. Keep going. About under 100 kilometers, laughing. Okay, we're just going to stop it there because I've got a crazy amount of fuel. I'm going to be able to pick where I land. I'm going to now delete that maneuver. Retrograde. And warping to periapsis. 21 minutes, 20 minutes, 19 minutes. Okay, so this is good. We're losing a lot of our speed here. Speed is heat, re-entry, so this is good. Keeping an eye on our fuel to make sure that we've always got enough to re-enter if we have to. The smaller we can get this orbit, the easier re-entry is. Got plenty of fuel. And now I am going to get myself ready for a re-entry. So still got a quarter of a tank left of fuel, which I'm going to use to take some of the heat off me before I jettison it and deploy my chutes and land. And I'm going to hopefully land somewhere where I took off 5 days ago. Okay, so I'm going to be entering the atmosphere shortly. So it might be a good time to think about shedding some of this heat. $60 km above the surface, travelling 2,100 meters a second. Because I've got this little bird going, it just seems to be more controlled. I need to get rid of this fuel quicker. Slow it right down. Stage. I hit retrograde a little bit early and rolled the rocket over. Not to worry though. Okay, we're going to land in the water. Or on land. It's hard to see. But there's not a lot of difference between land and sea. So, yep, this is all looking good. And we're home safe. Okay, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it. And if anyone wants to keep watching, I'm going to be making more videos. So yeah, keep an eye out. There.